Guys, have you ever had that moment when you and your friends were in a really heated argument together? And when it's your turn to speak, your mind always goes blank. Like, the second when I open my mouth, it is nothing. Zero. Absolute silence. When I try to argue with someone, whether it's my classmate, my siblings, or even my mom, it always ends up with me and my mind just boom, it hits the blue screen of death. Then they'll be like, well, say something. And I'll be like, it's wrong. Okay. And you know what's the worst part? Is that a few hours later after the argument, when I'm trying to eat dinner, my mind will still be like, wait, why didn't I say that? Wait, what did I end up arguing? So you see, my brain is just literally trying to save all the good comebacks for the post-credit scene. This is Tùng Lâm, a 9th grader from TA school, and today I'm gonna give you guys a brief explanation on why our brains could shut down during a really heated argument. So I had to look it up. Why does our brain crashes out mid-argument? And turns out there is a pretty wild reason for why it happens. So your brain, the emotional center, the amygdala, they will go full on panic mode and literally takes over your brain. And because of that, the smart part of your brain, the prefrontal cortex, will have no way of intervening and it won't really work. Psychologist Daniel Goleman actually coined this term amygdala hijack, where the amygdala just takes over everything. But once you've calmed down, like when you're eating dinner 2-3 hours later, now your prefrontal cortex works and you suddenly think of the best comeback ever. So there's actually a French term for this, it's called l'esprit de l'escalier, which stands for staircase wit. It describes that the wittiest comeback you can come up is always like later, like hours later through the argument. So next time, if your brain shuts down during an argument, remember, don't feel dumb, it's just biology. Your brain wanted survival, and that's a totally human thing to do. But here's the real question. If our brain shuts down when emotions rise, is there any way to like train it to like stop that from happening? And that's exactly what I'll go next in my next part. Why we go blank in arguments and how to prevent it. Thank you for watching. I hope you are as curious as I am to find out the answer. But until then, I'll see you guys in the finals.
Yahoo!